Imagine a lone electric guitar on a vast stage. The guitarist strums a chord, but all you hear is a faint whisper. Where's the power? Where's the raw energy that sends shivers down your spine? The answer, my friends, lies in the mighty amplifier, the unsung hero of rock and roll. Amps are like the voice boxes of electric instruments. They take the weak electrical signals from your guitar and turn them into the powerful sound waves that captivate audiences. Without amps, rock concerts would be more like awkward silences, and heavy metal would sound like elevator music. Okay, so amps make things loud, but how do they actually work? Let's dive into the fascinating world of amplifiers and uncover the magic behind the volume. Think of it like this. Your guitar produces a tiny electrical signal when you strum it. This signal is essentially the raw sound of your guitar, but it's not powerful enough to drive a speaker on its own. This signal is way too weak to be heard clearly. Imagine trying to hear a whisper in a noisy room. That's what your guitar signal is like without amplification. That's where the amp comes in. The amplifier's job is to take this weak signal and make it stronger, much like a megaphone amplifies your voice. The amp takes this weak signal and boosts it, making it much stronger. This process involves increasing the amplitude of the signal without altering its original characteristics. It's like giving the signal a shot of espresso. Just as espresso gives you a jolt of energy, the amplifier energizes the signal, making it robust and powerful. This amplified signal is then sent to the speakers, which convert it into sound waves that our ears can hear. The speakers vibrate to create sound waves, filling the air with music. So it's a simple but effective process. Input signal, amplification, output signal. The amplifier bridges the gap between the weak signal from your guitar and the powerful sound that fills the venue. Without amplifiers, the music we love would be confined to small, intimate settings. Amplifiers allow musicians to share their art with larger audiences, making concerts and outdoor performances possible. Next time you attend a concert or listen to your favorite band, take a moment to appreciate the technology that makes it all possible. Amplifiers are the unsung heroes of the music world, turning whispers into roars and making sure every note is heard loud and clear. From the intricate circuitry inside the amp to the final sound that reaches your ears, every step in the amplification process is crucial. It's a blend of art and science, working together to create the perfect sound experience. So the next time you plug in your guitar and turn up the volume, remember the journey your sound takes. From a tiny electrical signal to a powerful musical performance, amplifiers are the key to making it all happen. Now let's look inside the amp itself. Don't worry, we won't get too technical. Inside most amps, you'll find two main sections, the preamp and the power amp. The preamp is like the amp's control center. It takes the weak signal from your guitar and allows you to adjust its tone using EQ controls. More on that later. The preamp then passes the signal to the power amp. The power amp is the muscle of the operation. It gives the signal its final boost, making it strong enough to drive the speakers. When it comes to amps, you'll often hear guitarists debating the merits of tubes versus solid state. This debate has been ongoing for decades with passionate arguments on both sides. Some musicians swear by the rich, warm tones of tube amps, while others prefer the reliability and clarity of solid-state amps. But what exactly sets these two types of amplifiers apart? What's the difference, you ask? It's a question that has intrigued many, from beginners to seasoned professionals. Understanding the fundamental differences can help you make an informed choice that suits your playing style and needs. Well, it boils down to how the amp actually amplifies the signal. This is the core of the debate. The technology inside these amps affects not only the sound but also the feel and response of the amplifier when you play. Tube amps, also known as valve amps, use vacuum tubes to boost the signal. These tubes are the heart of the amp, and they work by heating up and allowing electrons to flow through them, which amplifies the sound. This process creates a natural compression and harmonic distortion that many guitarists find pleasing. These tubes give the amp a warm, natural distortion when pushed hard, which many guitarists love. This type of distortion is often described as musical and organic, adding character and depth to the sound. However, tube amps can be more fragile and require regular maintenance, such as replacing the tubes. Solid-state amps, on the other hand, use transistors for amplification. Transistors are more durable and less prone to wear and tear compared to vacuum tubes. This makes solid-state amps more reliable and often more affordable. They are also lighter in weight, which can be a significant advantage for gigging musicians. They tend to produce a cleaner sound and are generally more affordable and reliable. Solid-state amps are known for their consistency and can handle a wide range of tones from crystal clear cleanse to heavy distortion. They are also less likely to break down, making them a practical choice for many players. Ultimately, the choice between tubes and solid-state comes down to personal preference. Some players might prefer the vintage charm and tonal richness of tube amps, while others might opt for the dependability and versatility of solid-state amps. It's all about finding the right tool that inspires you and complements your unique sound. So, whether you're a tube enthusiast or a solid-state supporter, the most important thing is to keep playing and enjoying the music. Shaping your sound. EQ and tone controls. Amps aren't just about making things louder, they also let you shape your guitar's tone. This is where EQ and tone controls come into play. EQ stands for equalization, and it allows you to boost or cut certain frequencies in your guitar's signal. Most amps have at least 3 basic EQ controls: bass, mid, and treble. Bass controls the low-end frequencies, mid controls the middle frequencies, and treble controls the high frequencies. By adjusting these controls, you can make your guitar sound warmer, brighter, punchier, or whatever your heart desires. One of the coolest things about amps is their ability to transform your guitar's sound from clean to distorted. This transformation is not just a simple change in volume or tone, it's a complex interplay of electronic components that shape the very character of your music. When you plug your guitar into an amp, you're not just making it louder. You're giving it a new voice, a new personality. The amp can take the clean, pure sound of your guitar and turn it into something entirely different, something that can evoke a wide range of emotions and atmospheres. When you play softly, the amp amplifies the signal cleanly, preserving the natural tone of your guitar. This is perfect for genres like jazz or folk, where clarity and purity of sound are paramount. The amp acts almost like a magnifying glass, enlarging the sound without altering its essence. You can hear every nuance, every subtlety in your playing, making it ideal for intricate fingerpicking or delicate chord progressions. The clean amplification allows the true voice of your guitar to shine through, uncolored and unaltered. But as you crank up the volume, the amp starts to add its own character to the sound. This is where things get really interesting. The increased volume pushes the amp's components to their limits, causing them to distort the signal in a way that adds warmth, richness, and complexity. This is not just a louder version of the clean sound, it's a new sound altogether, one that can be gritty, growling, or even screaming. This added character can make your playing more expressive, more dynamic, and more powerful. This is known as overdrive or distortion, and it's a staple of rock, blues, and metal music. Overdrive occurs when the amp's components are pushed beyond their normal operating range, causing them to clip the signal and create a crunchy, saturated sound. This sound can be smooth and creamy, perfect for blues solos or raw and aggressive, ideal for heavy metal riffs. Distortion adds a layer of complexity and intensity to your playing, making it more engaging and emotionally charged. The amount of distortion can be controlled using the amp's gain or drive knob. By adjusting this knob, you can dial in the exact amount of overdrive you want, from a slight edge to a full-on roar. This gives you a lot of flexibility in shaping your sound, allowing you to adapt to different musical styles and settings. Whether you're playing a soft ballad or a hard-hitting rock anthem, the gain knob lets you find the perfect balance between clean and distorted tones. Different amps produce different types of distortion, from smooth and creamy to raw and aggressive. This is because each amp has its own unique circuitry and components, which interact with the guitar signal in different ways. Some amps are known for their warm, vintage overdrive, while others are famous for their high-gain, modern distortion. By experimenting with different amps, you can find the one that best suits your playing style and musical preferences. The right amp can inspire you to play in new ways, explore new sounds, and take your music to new heights. The final piece of the puzzle is the speaker. Remember that amplified signal we talked about earlier? Well, the speaker is what actually transforms that signal into the sound waves we hear. Speakers come in different sizes and shapes, and they each have their own unique sonic characteristics. The size and design of the speaker cabinet also play a crucial role in shaping the overall sound. A larger cabinet will generally produce a bigger, fuller sound, while a smaller cabinet will be more focused and direct. In recent years, we've seen the rise of digital amp modeling. This technology allows you to replicate the sound of various classic and modern amplifiers using computer software or dedicated hardware units. Modeling amps can be incredibly versatile, offering a wide range of tones in a compact and affordable package. They're especially popular among home recording enthusiasts and gigging musicians who want to travel light. While some purists still swear by the sound of real tube amps, digital modeling has come a long way and continues to blur the lines between analog and digital. From the roar of a stadium concert to the quiet practice session in your bedroom, amplifiers are essential for shaping the sound of electric instruments. Whether it's the warm glow of a vintage tube amp, or the versatility of a digital modeler, amps continue to evolve and inspire musicians of all levels. So next time you're enjoying your favorite guitar riff, take a moment to appreciate the magic of amplification.